Habari za leo. Habari za watoto. I was challenged by Masood that being 5 years in Tanzania, I should know Swahili. So I'm trying to make a point. Very glad to see you all here at the Aga Khan University Institute for Educational Development. As I was saying to some of you in the morning, I'm head research here, and my portfolio is to support all research projects, including the one that we are going to talk about today. You know that universities are known not just for the quality of the programs and the quality of their students. Of course, that's a big part of what universities do. But an important dimension of universities' work is also the quality, quantum, impact of the research that they do. And here at this university, we take pride in the fact that we are research active. For us, research is very much a notion that we approach research from a problem-solving perspective. We look at research on issues which are of salience to this part of the part of the world where we are working. And it is from that perspective that this meeting today is a dialogue, a policy dialogue emerging from a particular research project, landscaping early childhood capacity in Tanzania. This project has been undertaken, we are supported by the Department for Trade and Development, DFAT-D Canada, and we are very thankful to you, Beatrice, for that sponsorship from DFAT-D. We are also very thankful to Aga Khan University that supports this project alongside. This project is in response to the drive and recognition that early years education is a very important part of education. In fact, early years education lays the foundation. And yet we really don't know what the landscape of early years education in this part of the world is. We really do not have any baseline, any studies which will help us see what does the terrain look like. And it is from this perspective to understand what the terrain looks like so that the response could be in accordance with it, that Professor Pauline Rea-Dickens, in collaboration with the University of Victoria, undertook this project. I'm very appreciative of the work that Pauline and her team have done for this study so far. And I'm also more indebted to Pauline and her team at the creative way in which they are thinking already how the emerging findings should be communicated to the community so that the impact is alongside, ongoing, and does not come across as an afterthought from a very academic perspective. So today's event is a very innovative policy dialogue emerging from the work undertaken in the landscaping early childhood study in Tanzania. And I hope that the messages from this study will be disseminated through this engagement, through this dialoguing process that we are going to engage in shortly. On that note, I would like to thank you again for coming. Welcome to the Aga Khan University, and I would like to thank the team for scheduling this event. Thank you very much.
The PI of this study, Professor Pauline, and she's going to tell us more about the project. Welcome.
But before I do that, Karibuni wote, thank you very much for coming in this very hot weather. Let us introduce ourselves. So I'm Pauline May Dickens. I have responsibility for the institute here, but as Nipa and Andrew have said, is that I am one of the leads of the project. But maybe we could go around and introduce ourselves, Maya?
Should I stand in front?
No,
My name is Mariam Jafar Ismail. I'm from the State University of Zanzibar. I am also the Dean of the School of Education. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Umaira, and I'm also from Zanzibar, the State University of Zanzibar. I'm currently assistant lecturer in the education courses.
I'm Anjum Halai from Aga Khan University.
I'm Beatrice Omari, representing the Department of Foreign Affairs, Trade and Development, on behalf of my colleague, who is very responsible for this project, who could not make it today. But I am the education advisor, currently as a consultant there.
Hi, I'm Masood Salim from the Ministry of Education and Vocational Training Zanzibar. I'm head of research division within the Department of Planning, Policy and Research.
My name is Alkadi Sajwa, the National Coordinator for the Child Development Network.
My name is Sylvester Mguma, the Director of the Central College of Higher Education in Tanga. My name is Cosmas Maduro. I'm from Motsway Training Center.
I'm Ezekiel Kibuku from Taure on behalf of the project coordinator who is at Dodoma.
Hello everyone, my name is Fotidas Bakuza, I'm a faculty here at IED and I teach cultural courses.
I am Anthony Mwakilinga from the Tanzania Education Network. It's just next street, walking distance from here. I'm a program officer.
I am Blandina Due, a master student in Aga Khan University, specializing in early childhood education and also a teacher in early childhood education.
I'm Mipael Mbutu. I'm a lecturer here, but I'm also a researcher in this project. The coordinator.
Yes. So Nipa actually coordinates the project. So thank you and welcome again. So what I want to do is just to spend a little bit of time giving you an overview of the project. I'm not going to do a song and dance. That will come a little bit later, so I'm sorry to disappoint you. So the project then, it's an institutional partnership project with the University of Victoria, but as you will see in the presentation, we also have been working in strong partnership with TechDen, Akkad is here, and also working closely with Ben Misani and Clarence Wenuka from two of the ministries in Tanzania. And also we have had an advisory group, Akkad, you were on the advisory group for Titus before he joined us. And we regrettably have many regrets for today, other people, meetings, traveling and so on. So I'm really appreciative that you have been able to come. Say something about this project is that we have a number of research projects in early years education. This is just one of them. And this is one that has been funded through a DFAT-D initiative. So Tanzania, our early childhood landscape, we are focusing on education. So whilst there are many different focal points for early childhood, we are focusing on education. And we've called our project, and those also we're bringing in other projects in early years education under the umbrella of Tuwaendeleze Watoto Wetu. Let us develop our children. So what is our goal? So our goal is really to try and find out some facts, to try and find out the state of early childhood education. And in particular, we've been trying to look at early childhood education landscape in Tanzania, And the reason is that we want to identify as a basis for promoting effective practices that might have a potential for replication. We hope to identify gaps in provision, and as you will see later on today, we've definitely identified a number of issues that affect the provision of quality early childhood education. And we want to communicate our findings on the programs and practices in Tanzania, and we'll be showing you how we hope to do that. Now, we've covered 12 regions of Tanzania. In the discussion, we can tell you why we chose these particular regions. So, starting about data collection in Zanzibar, and Lindi, Morogoro, Ruvuma, Iringa, Singida, Dodoma, Tanga, Kilimanjaro, Arusha, Mara, and Mwanza. And one of the reasons is that within Tanzania, it is those regions that actually have colleges, teacher training colleges that have a mandate for early childhood education. That was one of the motivations. The progress so far. So we've actually, and we're very grateful to ARCAD and to TechDen, who have been working with us since really the inception of the project as partners. So it's really not only an institutional partnership with the University of Victoria, but also we've been working closely with the Ministry of Community Development, Gender